Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fandom UK. Hope you guys having a good start to the week as we're here for the London derby. Tottenham taking on Chelsea. Hopefully, it's going to be an absolute cracker, guys. This is normally a good fixture, but we'll have to see how it turns out. Hopefully, plenty of goals. So just bear with me a second, guys, as I share team news on screen with you guys. So I'm going to do that now. So here we go, guys. Should be coming on your screen now. Uh, so both teams lining up. So yeah, we've changed it. You probably noticed, guys, we've changed it because I was getting quite irritated with that advertisement. And so hopefully you guys like that page. So we are about to get underway, guys. Just having a moment of silence for the men and ladies that have fought in many wars gone by in the past, and Tottenham and Chelsea just showing their respects. So we're getting the teams lined up, and we should be off and running in a minute. Let's quickly go to the chat. BWFC Forever, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. BWFC Forever saying hello, guys. How's you? Prediction is 2-1 Spurs win. Interesting, interesting. So thank you for that, mate. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. Good to have you with us as always, mate. Hope you're having a good start to the week. And yeah, interesting prediction there from BWFC Forever. Thinking that Spurs will come out on top in this one, obviously, maybe going with the home advantage. So good shout, mate. Thank you very much for that, BWFC. So we are off and underway, guys, as the ball has been kicked out of play on the far side of the pitch. So thank you for that, mate. Good to have you with us. And Ken is also with us. How are you doing, Ken? Ken Fish saying hi, everyone. 1-1, my prediction for this match. Okay, thank you, Ken. Good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Hope you're also having a good start to the new week, mate. Good to have you with us. Always a pleasure having you guys that are regular. So thank you for that, Ken, and BWFC Forever as well. Thank you, guys. I can see Ben is also with us as well. So BWFC saying, hey, Jen, good to see you. Jen? Who's Jen? Um, okay, mate, thanks for that. So, Ben is with us as well. How's it going, Ben? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. Ben saying hi, bro. How's it going, mate? Hope you're also having a good start to the week. Good to see you, mate. So, Spurs now with the possession on this near side as Chelsea just try to press to win the ball back. And now we've got a foul on the halfway line. So, free kick to Spurs on this near side, just inside the Chelsea half, but literally on the halfway line. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ben. BWFC Forever saying hi, Ben. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. And I always appreciate you guys making the effort to be positive with each other. So, thank you for that, BWFC Forever. Spurs now take the free kick, knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper now plays it forward to the centre backs. Centre backs now playing it out wide to this near side as Tottenham come forward now, racing towards the edge of the Chelsea box. Ball crossed along the edge of the box, but intercepted by Chelsea. And now we've got both teams scrapping for it on the edge of the Chelsea box as it's Chelsea eventually that come away with it. Now knocking it out wide to this near side as Tottenham reacquire possession, knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So Ben saying, daily remember, London is blue, only Millwall. Okay, Ben, thank you for that, mate. Uh, so we've got another challenge here. And James Maddison just feeling the impact of that on the back of the leg. So Tottenham with another free kick this time. It's on this near side, inside their own half. About 5 yards from the halfway line as Tottenham take it now short, knocking it to their centre-backs as they're just knocking it about now inside their own half of the field. Chelsea coming to press the ball, but Tottenham just going a little bit deeper to keep the possession as now they cautiously come forward. Let's hope this game springs into life, guys. At the minute, very cagey start as Tottenham play it forward now, but Chelsea immediately challenge for it, forcing Tottenham to play it back to their centre-backs. Now played out wide to that far side as Chelsea intercept it. Chelsea, just as quick as they intercept it, they lose it. Now Tottenham trying to kick it long as it ricochets off one of the Chelsea players on that far side. Now Tottenham winning it back. Tottenham playing it forward into the box as Tottenham get the shot off. And the goalkeeper with a good save there as Son just broke into the box there to get the shot off. Yeah, I think he would have been offside anyway, even if it had gone in. Just seeing that uh, he was behind the Chelsea back line as the ball was played forward. So now Chelsea to play out from the back as they play it out wide to that far side. Now playing it long, but they've ended up kicking it straight out of play under pressure from Spurs, and that'll be a Spurs throw-in on the far side, midway inside the Spurs half of the field. So thank you for that, Ben. Ken is saying, Ben and Ken in the fan den. That's a good one, that, mate. I like that. So now Spurs back with the possession, playing it out wide to this near side as now they cut the ball back inside, moving up the pitch at speed here as they knock it up to the far side, now coming into the box. Oh, and Spurs have scored. Well, I'm not sure if that took a deflection on the way through, but it did look like a bit of a timid shot, but it's ended up in the back of the net. 5.5 minutes in, and it's Tottenham 1, Chelsea 0. Just want to see the replay of that because I didn't actually think that was going to go in, guys. It was such a timid shot, but I don't know if it's had a bit of a help as it went through all the bodies inside the box. But Spurs really cleverly there, switching the formation. They was on this near side, played it into the centre, and very quickly played it out wide, moving up the field all the time. Just see this replay. Yep, it took a deflection. I thought it did. Took a deflection off a Chelsea player, so that might go down as an own goal, catching the Chelsea goalkeeper out as he was anticipating it going into the opposite side of the net. But as I say, it's took a deflection off Chelsea. So now we're back underway as Spurs back with the possession. Now Spurs playing it forward, out wide to this near side. Again, coming forward at pace as they race into the box. Now cut back as it's crossed across the face of goal. But the ball just comes out on that far side as Tottenham pick up the possession again, coming into the box. Chelsea winning it back momentarily, but then Chelsea lose it as they play the ball forward and Tottenham pick up the loose ball, and now a shot comes in and the goalkeeper makes the save. But yeah, Chelsea looking at 6s and 7s at the moment at the back. They're looking at real panic in that Chelsea back line. Now Chelsea with the possession on this near side as they come forward, racing up towards the halfway line as they play it backwards now, and Tottenham try to intercept it, but the ball deflects off the Tottenham player on this near side and goes out for a throw-in to Chelsea. So Chelsea with a throw-in, knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it long out wide to this near side as now Chelsea try to push up the field. Tottenham getting bodies back behind the ball as now Chelsea play it into the centre, knocking it out wide to that far side as Tottenham come across to try and challenge for the ball, and Chelsea just knock it back to their defensive line. Now a long ball forward in behind, but it's a poor one and it goes straight to the Spurs goalkeeper. BWFC Forever saying, let's pretend there's lots of Bolton fans in London as for London 2. As far is that as far as for London to I think there is actually a few Bolton fans down south, mate. Actually, to be honest, I know I've spoke to a few Bolton fans that live in London or around London. So yeah, I think we got fans all over the place, mate. For Bolton fans, I think we might not be the biggest club in the world as a club, but we have got a good scattering of fans around the world. So thank you for that, BWFC. Uh, so yeah, thank you, mate. BWFC saying, and according to me, Gen 2, Spurs now with the possession, knocked out wide to this near side as they race towards the Chelsea box. Now it's crossed in deep at the back post as Chelsea and Spurs challenging for the ball in the air as it's bouncing about now in the uh, in the Chelsea box. And now Chelsea managed to get control of the ball as they play it out wide to this near side. And then Spurs trying to win it back, but Maddison has ended up fouling the Chelsea player on this near side. So that's going to be a free kick to Chelsea as they play it back to the goalkeeper now. Goalkeeper knocks it out wide to the far side as Chelsea now try to play out from the back, knocking it long on that far side of the pitch, but it's intercepted by Spurs as Spurs now coming forward. Played the ball into the centre, but it's won by Chelsea. And now Chelsea kick the ball long down the centre as they now try to build forward, knocking the ball out wide to that far side as they try to stretch the Spurs formation. Spurs quickly coming across to challenge for it, and the ball eventually ends up getting knocked out of play for a throw-in to Chelsea on that far side. Chelsea take it quickly now, played back towards the halfway liners. Now they play it out wide to this near side, and they've ended up kicking it out of play there. That's a really poor ball out wide to this near side. The Chelsea player there didn't even, I think it was James, didn't even go to try and win it. Just let it roll out of play. So a bit of poor play there from Chelsea. As now the throwing comes in, but it's won by Chelsea. Now Chelsea racing forward, coming into the box. Can they get the shot off? Oh, and they do, and the goalkeeper makes the save as the ball deflects off the goalkeeper and goes out behind the goal, and it'll be a corner on this near side to Chelsea. Kent is saying Everett finally got a cup victory. He's doing okay, mate. He's doing okay. Not going to knock Everett. He's doing okay. We've got to remember still partly in the rebuild stage after the previous owners almost sent the club bankrupt. So got to give him some time to rebuild the team back to where it was. And obviously that's not easy when you're in League One. So give him, I think he's doing a good job up to now, mate, I would say. Corner comes in as it's headed towards goal, but it's gone behind, and that'll be a goal kick to Spurs. Spurs now playing out from the back, knocking the ball out wide to this near side. Thanks for that, Ken. As now they try to come forward down this near side, playing it right towards the edge of the touchline as challenge comes in from Chelsea, but Spurs almost managing to keep it before eventually the referee blows for the foul. Free kick to Spurs as they take it quickly, knocking it out wide to that far side. Now racing down the far side of the field as they come into the box. Chelsea challenging on a number of occasions, but Spurs managing to keep it as they're forced to knock it back outside the box and eventually all the way back up the pitch to the goalkeeper as Chelsea pressing well from all angles at the moment. As now Spurs build again, bringing it forward as they're knocking it out wide again to that far side, but then cut the ball back inside to the centre as they're under pressure. And now Spurs knock it out wide to this near side, coming into the box, ball crossed in. Oh, and it's into the back of the net. Son with a second goal, hitting Chelsea on a perfect counter-attack, but the goal is going to be disallowed as the linesman puts the flag up. Well, need to see that again because it looked tight. Yeah. Oh, well. Well, that is fractional if it's offside. Well, that is definitely marginal if it's offside, guys. Not a lot in that. I don't know whether they've called the VAR for the offside played out wide to this near side or when it was played into the box. But if we look at the replay, we can see that a Chelsea player's got his arm forward. So technically, if we're going to the way that the FA have been using VAR, then Son is onside there. Well, it's a very tight one, guys, but if we look at the bodies, Son is just ahead. But if we look at the Chelsea player's arm, then he's actually onside. This is where we need the clarification, guys, with the way the FA is using VAR, because they're leaving too much debate with the way it's being used, in my opinion. So we're still waiting for the VAR check. So let's quickly read out a couple of comments as we wait for the VAR check. Ken is saying, in the FA Cup, yeah, we don't won a trophy in that yet, though, mate. We've got to win. That's a good start, but a long way to go in that competition. And unfortunately, Bolton have got a habit of playing weaker teams in the cup competitions, as many clubs do. So the goal has been ruled offside, guys. Well, I think that'll be debated about a lot after the game. As now Chelsea coming forward from the restart as they play the ball out wide to this near side. Ball cut back into the centre as Chelsea lose the possession from the challenge from Spurs. Now Spurs trying to relieve the pressure at the back as they play it forward. But Chelsea not giving them time on the ball here as Spurs struggling to get out from the back, but now they do play it forward to Son on this near side. Son racing into space as he races towards the Chelsea box. Now knocked out wide to this near side as Spurs cut it back. Now coming into the box. Can they get the shot off? As Maddison playing it out wide to this near side, forced out wide by the Chelsea defenders. As eventually Chelsea managed to challenge for the ball and knock it out to this near side as it goes out for a throw-in. So feisty start, I would say, to this game, guys. So yeah, thank you for that, Ken, mate. One win though up to now, though, mate. So long way to go. Early stages. We'll see when the bigger championship and obviously Premier League clubs drop into it. Then it's going to be a whole different ball game, mate. But thank you for that, Ken. Stevie saying hi, guys, and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you as always for making yourself available, mate. Always appreciate your help in the background. So we've got another free kick here, guys. As it's a Spurs free kick just on the edge of the centre circle. Spurs now taking it short, knocking it out wide to that far side as now they come back inside and then playing it out wide to this near side as they're clearly trying to stretch the Chelsea formation. Now played forward, but it takes a deflection off a Chelsea player and it's gone out for a corner on this near side to Spurs. So thanks for that, Stevie. Ben saying RIP to all men and ladies that died for our country in battlefields and making weapons for World War One. I think that is. Well, okay, thank you, Ben. Yeah, we always show respect to the fallen. As the corner now comes in, and it's gone past everybody as Spurs pick it up on that far side of the box. Chelsea challenging for it, though, not giving Spurs time on the ball as Chelsea do win it back now. Chelsea playing it forward, but a strong challenge comes in there from Spurs. And now the referee has blown for the foul and he's going to book the player. Udiger going to get a book in here, and it's for the way he reacted to the referee pulling it back for the foul. I don't think he's got the yellow card for the actual challenge. I think it's for his reaction to the referee. But it is, if we look at it, guys, we actually look at it back, it is a 2-footed challenge, so it is potentially dangerous. And VAR's going to check this, so he could be in more trouble here. Yeah, he's lifted his body completely off the ground, throwing both feet into the challenge. And looks like the referee going over to the monitor here, so it looks like he could be in a lot more trouble. It could be a red card, this. Why he's lifted his standing leg up as well. He didn't need to. If you actually see the challenge, you can see he's got a foot, his right foot going towards the ball. But then, as the Chelsea player has put his foot out, he's decided to also jump slightly and put a two-footed challenge in. Really, well, we can't be seeing challenges like that, guys. We're all for physicality, but when you get off both, when you slide in with 2 feet like that, you are risking danger to the opposition player. So it looks like it's just going to be the yellow card. So the referee getting us back underway as the ball ends up out of play from the restart. And it's a throw into Spurs on this near side. So Spurs with a throw in. Now the ball played into the centre circle as Spurs look to build again from the halfway line. Chelsea coming forward to press the ball. And Spurs just knocking it about on the halfway line at the minute. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ben. Yeah, we always be respectful to people that have fought for our country in the past. So, thanks for that, mate. Ken is saying, hi, Stevie. Nice one, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Top man. Thank you, Ken. BWFC Forever saying, yeah, 4-0. Yeah, good win at the weekend for Bolton. But like I say, let's see how we get on in the next round when it really starts to get to. I hope we get a good draw if we get through the next round. Be nice to draw Man United. They're ripe for a humbling at the Reebok. So ball played out wide now for Chelsea. As Chelsea now coming forward, racing towards the Spurs box, coming into the box. Can they get the shot off? Oh, and they do! It's into the back of the net. Raheem Sterling not giving it up as he came into the box, challenged by Spurs, but he's managed to find a way through, and it's into the back of the net. 20 minutes gone. Spurs 1, Chelsea 1. And we've got players down in the box as well, guys. So I think we're going to have medical staff on, but I think the goal also could potentially going to be looked at by VAR. Right, so there's an incident off the ball, other side of the field. The ball was kicked out wide to that far side, and Sterling coming into the ball. He took the shot, it ricocheted off the Spurs player, but he didn't give it up and managed to win back the ball right in front of the goalkeeper, and he's been able to tap it. Oh, actually, we can just see it's actually, as it's deflected off the Spurs player, it's bounced up and it's Sterling on the arm. So I think that goal might end up getting disallowed for handball. Oh, and Spurs, we can just see the incident that was further up the field off the ball. One of the Spurs, I can't see which player it is, but one of the Spurs players has kicked out the Chelsea player after losing possession of the ball. A lot to sort out here for the referee, guys. So at the moment, we've got a VAR check going on. We've got players down on the pitch receiving treatment as the medical staff have come on to check them over. So a lot for the referee to deal with right now, guys. So thank you for that, BWFC Forever. Yes, let's hope we have a good run in the cup, mate. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So the goal has been chalked off. So the goal has been chalked off, but I think it's Romero that's going to be in trouble for the kick out at one of the Chelsea players. Yeah, that's That's not right. Well, the ref, apparently we're hearing that apparently VAR has decided it's petulance, not aggressive. But if you kick out of a player off the ball, how can you claim that we're petulant or not? It's still not within the rules of the game to kick out at another player off the ball. So that is a shocking decision. Well, lots of debate going on with the commentators, guys. So they're clearly seeing things wrong in the game. When are we going to get away from all this debate about referees making so many mistakes? Since this VAR come in, it was supposed to help them, but it seems to be creating more problems than it is actually solving. So it's just getting ridiculous. Spurs now trying to win the ball back as Chelsea play it forward, and it's a poor ball forward as that's an easy ball for Spurs to win back. And now Spurs playing it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays it out wide to this near side as the ball chipped forward, but it's intercepted by Chelsea. Chelsea now playing it into the centre as they come forward now towards the edge of the Spurs box. Shot comes in, but it's a poor one, and it's gone well wide from Enzo, and that will be a goal kick to Spurs. Ken is saying your youngest under 18s defender, Blackpool, are at Chorley. I what? I attended that match. Ah, right, cool, Ken. Did he play well? I've lost track of how many players Bolton have loaned. I know they've loaned a few out this summer. So we've got another free kick here, guys. And Dave is with us. How you going? How's it going, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Dave saying, hello, Gaz, Mrs. Gaz, Stevie, and the usual suspects. Hit that like button. Thank you, Dave. Welcome to the show, mate. Top man. Thank you for that. Hello to you, mate. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Good to have you with us. Hope you're doing well, mate. So Chelsea now with this free kick, and it's about 25 yards out, guys. Slightly out to this near side, but central. If you got my meaning, it's central, but out to this near side. So Chelsea take the free kick now. It's crossed into the box as both sets of players challenging for it. It's headed towards goal, knocked away, and then Chelsea with a wild shot from that far side as it goes high and over the bar, and that'll be a goal kick to Spurs. So thank you for that, Dave. Good to have you with us, mate. As I say, I hope you're having a good start to the week. Harbour Boy, I think that says. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Harbour Boy. Welcome to Football Fan then UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Thank you very much. Appreciate you saying, doing my best, mate. Doing my best. And thank you for that. Good to have you with us. Harbour Boy, welcome to Football Fan then UK, as I say, and also hope you're having a good start to the week as well, mate. So now Spurs with the ball at the back as they play it forward, but it's intercepted by Chelsea. Chelsea now playing it into the box as they try to get the shot up, but Spurs scrambling to try and challenge at every opportunity. Now Chelsea with a shot from the edge of the box, and it's low and hard into the far corner of the net. 27 minutes gone, Spurs won, Chelsea won. Oh, and it's been ruled off again, offside. Well, I don't know how that can be ruled off for offside when it was shot from outside the box, and I don't know how many players were in the box there. I want to see the replay of that. That looked like a bona fide goal to me, guys. Where's the offside? There's no offside there. Let's just have a look. There's so much going on in the box, guys. So there's a call for a penalty and all that. Well, we're talking about small margins here, guys. Literally. Well, that's it. Honest to God, the game's going nuts. We're getting right down to fractions and margins here. So thank you for that, Harbour Boy. Thank you, mate. BWFC Forever saying, at least you remembered timestamps, Dave. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, Dave does use the timestamps occasionally. He's quite good with that. Has it? Asked you guys not to do it all the time, just every, I don't know, every third or fourth comment or something. I do my best to keep up with the chat, guys. But thank you for that, BWFC Forever. Dave saying, hello, Ben and BWFC and Ken. Thank you, Dave. Top man, thank you. Loving the positive vibes. Top man, thank you. So, well, it's going to be given for offside, but by the looks of it, guys, but we're literally talking inches here. If they're micromanaging the game to this extent, how could that goal stand against against Arsenal on Sunday? When we're seeing this kind of pettiness of literally fingernails offside and referees checking it, triple checking it, VAR checking it, and yet they're not giving these decisions. But yet we had a ball, as far as I'm concerned, the ball against Arsenal the other day was completely out of play. It had gone over the line. How that was counted as a goal is beyond me. But it's just shocking, guys. Just shocking that the referees and the VAR officials are micromanaging the game to this extent and then still getting so many decisions wrong. It's crazy. Right, so I think the decision for the offside has been given, but we're now having a check for a penalty. Spurs tried to clear the ball, and as they've tried to clear the ball in the box, he's ended up kicking the Chelsea player in the leg. And now the referee are going to go over and check it. So this is going to mean a lot of time added on at the end of the game. Ken is saying, usual suspects better get Scooby-Doo on the case. Right, so this is not just a penalty, this is potentially a red card as well, because apparently it's being looked at as serious foul play. So we're waiting for the referee to check that. Ken is saying, hi. Sorry, Steve Chilton. How you doing, Steve? Good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Steve, hope you're having a good day, mate. New member of the Fan Then community, Steve Chilton, a big Rangers fan and also a Chelsea fan. Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good start to the week. BWFC Forever saying, hi, mate. Thank you, BWFC. Top man. Thank you, mate. And Ben saying, hi, Dave. You guys are awesome. Oh, and it's going to be a red card. So Romero getting a red card for that challenge. And to be honest, he's been running a tightrope since the start of the game because there was another questionable challenge I think he was involved in further up the field. Yeah. So Romero sent off, and it's going to be a penalty, I think, for Chelsea. It is a bit of an aggressive clearance, considering a Chelsea player coming onto him, and he's not happy, Romero. Son arguing with the referee. So the ref, as you can imagine, guys, the Spurs fans booing the ref's decision. Ken saying, hi, Steve. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Loving the positivity. Harbour Boy saying, come on, son. Cool. I take it you're a Tottenham fan then, mate. So Eric Dyer coming on here as there's been a substitution. So we're going to have a penalty now for Chelsea, guys. I'll check the substitution in a minute. So penalty here for Chelsea, guys. Palmer to take it. Oh, and it's into the back of the net, bouncing off the far post. It actually hit the post and went in behind the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper did actually go the right way. So 34 minutes gone, guys, and it's 1-1. Chelsea level the score and Tottenham down to 10 men. Oh, it's actually the goalkeeper that's made the save. Seen it on the replays as the ball has come in for the penalty. The goalkeeper has actually initially made the save, but the ball has bounced off his arms against the post and then back into the net. So the goalkeeper going to be really disappointed with that. So Cole Palmer with the goal to level the score for Chelsea. So thank you for that, Harbour Boy. Thank you, mate. Dave saying hi, Ben. Awesome. Thank you, guys. BWFC forever saying 1-0 Spurs. Thank you. What's going on here? So we're back underway as now the ball played long down that far side. As Spurs winning the ball back now on the far side of the pitch, playing it forward as Chelsea try to challenge for it and do, winning it back now as Chelsea win a free kick on that far side. And now we've got a Spurs player down. Looking at, I don't know, I didn't see a lot long wrong there, but it's Pedro Porro. Well, he's challenged to win the ball back and yeah, he's twisted his ankle. Yeah, we can see it now on the replay. He's landed awkwardly on his foot and his foot's give way and he's actually twisted his ankle. So totally understandable that he's going to be in a bit of discomfort with that. So we're back underway now as Chelsea playing the ball out wide to this near side as Spurs come to challenge for it. As Chelsea just knock it all the way back into their own half as it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper playing it forward to the centre-backs as Chelsea now play it out wide to that far side. Now playing it forward as Chelsea come into the box, playing it into the box and Chelsea with a second goal. But I think it's going to be chalked off. Yeah, as the ball was played out wide to that far side, you could just see that the Chelsea player, I think it was Sterling on that far side, a yard offside as the ball was played in behind. But yeah, Tottenham being saved by the linesman now on 3 occasions. So working the offside trap well, I would say. Chelsea now come forward again, playing it out wide to that far side as Spurs try to challenge to win it back, but Spurs not able to as Chelsea just play it back to the halfway line. And now Chelsea with a ball over the top, but it's headed back in the direction it came from by Tottenham as Chelsea now with the ball on that far side. Midway inside their own half as they now come forward again. Spurs playing a really high line here as the ball played in behind. And again, Chelsea running onto it, but this time the Spurs keeper comes out to intercept it, kicks it long, and Chelsea back with a possession. Now Chelsea switching the play out to this near side as they come forward again into the Spurs half. Played into the centre, but challenged by Tottenham as Tottenham now win it back. Now Tottenham coming out wide to this near side as Chelsea come across to challenge them, and now Chelsea win it back and knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So thank you for that, BWFC. Dave saying, BWFC, I always try, pal. I'm clearly trying to use Sterling on that far side. BWFC forever. Try. I'm not following that, guys. Sorry. Ababoy saying, talk us through it. Which bit? I'm always trying to talk you through it. Now Tottenham on the attack down the middle as Chelsea challenge for it. Now Chelsea trying to win it back, but Spurs just keeping the possession as they get the shot off, but it's the goalkeeper makes a good save. And now Chelsea on the attack as they quickly try to move up the field, playing it out wide to that far side as Spurs quickly trying to get bodies back. And now Chelsea just playing it backwards to come forwards as Spurs managing to get bodies back behind the ball. It's now Chelsea with a long crossfield ball out to Palmer on this near side, but he's unable to keep it in, and that will be a throw into Spurs midway inside their own half. Steve Chilton saying we need Bill now. How do you mean, mate? Oh, for crying out loud. So the referee coming across to book Postecoglou. You know what? And these referees are on such a power trip, it's a joke. Now the ball comes down this near side as Spurs now trying to attack, coming towards the edge of the Chelsea box as Chelsea come across to challenge for it, but Spurs managing to retain it under pressure, still trying to knock it out on the edge of the box as now they try to play through the press, but Chelsea managed to intercept it, and now Chelsea with the possession on this near side as the ball played forward. Now Chelsea racing into space as Spurs just managed to get a body back and knock it out of play on this near side. And that will be a throw in. We've also got a player down in the box, guys. Yeah, I think it's Madison. So Madison down in the Chelsea box from all that play that was on the edge of the box as he's not looking in good shape. Medical staff just coming on to treat him now. So let's hope it's nothing too serious. Don't want to see players for either team getting any serious injuries, guys. In my opinion, always want to beat your opposition when they're at their best and then they've got no excuses. So Madison now just getting treatment as Son still going out at the referee. Son is not giving up on the referee. He's on he's all over the referee complaining. So yeah, sorry, Steve. Steve, mate. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're meaning by that, mate. But you can certainly let me know. Haberboy saying who scored? Oh, it's not come up on the screen. It normally comes up on the screen, to be fair, mate. It was which goal are you going on about? I'm not sure which goal. Bear with me a second. I said it was Palmer that scored the penalty. Bear with me a second. I'm checking now. Gareth Bale is in the stands. So if any of you guys are Gareth Bale fans, just letting you know he's in the stands. So it was Palmer, as I said before, with the penalty. And Kulevsky with the goal for Spurs. Oh, for crying out loud, we just get back underway. We got another Spurs player down on the ground. Oh, I think that's a hamstring. Yeah. And it's Van der Ven, I think. Yeah. It looks like a hamstring. Oh, that's not good. So, yeah, doesn't look like he's going to be able to continue, guys. So, it looks like we're going to be having a substitution again for Tottenham. So, yeah. So, Van der Ven, I think it's hamstring. He looks in a lot of discomfort there. A lot of discomfort, even getting help off uh, one of the players. So it's double substitution, I think, here for Spurs. So we're going to have 12 minutes added on time, guys. So Madison coming off as well here, I think. So it's Madison, Van der Ven coming off, and it's Emerson Royal and Hogeberg coming on. Yeah. Well, we send our best wishes to Van der Ven, sorry, as we don't want to see any players getting seriously injured. Such a shame to see players getting injured like that. So we're back underway as Chelsea uh, get us back underway. Now playing it out wide to this near side as they cut it back again into the centre. Now played out wide to that far side as now Chelsea playing the long ball forward. Now Chelsea racing into the Spurs box. It's crossed in and Spurs with Eric Dyer just managing to get back and intercept it. And he's knocked it behind for a corner to Chelsea on that far side of the pitch. So, yeah, thank you for that, Anderberg. Hopefully you heard me tell you that the goal scorers, mate. Ken is saying, Ken's telling you there. So, thank you, Ken. Ben saying, Colwill defection, 1-0 Spurs. Chelsea now with the ball on that far side. Ball crossed in, and the goalkeeper manages to jump the highest. And now Spurs build again from the back, playing it out wide to this near side as Chelsea quickly come over to challenge for it. And the ball goes out of play. Going on there. So now Chelsea with the possession as they play it into the centre. Now knocking it out wide to that far side. Space to run into here for Chelsea as Spurs quickly try to get players across. And now Chelsea play it back into the centre. Knocked out wide to this near side as now Palmer with the ball. And he runs into traffic there as he cuts it back inside. And now Chelsea switching the play back out wide to Sterling on that far side as they're clearly trying to stretch Spurs formation. Now coming towards the edge of the box as it's played forward, but it's cut out by Tottenham. Tottenham unable to keep it as now Chelsea playing it out wide to this near side. Ball crossed into the box and it's knocked away as it bounces out of play on that far side, and that'll be a Chelsea throw-in. Dave saying, yeah, Steve, we have Ben. Now we need Bill. Right. I get you now. I get you. Chelsea now with the possession. Ball knocked out wide to this near side. Coming racing towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. And again, it's blocked up by Chelsea as Dyer managing to get a block on that. And it deflects behind for another corner, this time on this near side. Chelsea taking it short. Ball crossed in. Headed away by Spurs. The Spurs now trying to break up the field, but as it's played forward, it's intercepted by Chelsea, and Chelsea just knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now goalkeeper kicks it long out wide to that far side, but immediately Chelsea find themselves offside with Colwell. So free kick to Chelsea on the far side of the field. Steve Chilton saying, all right, Dave. Thank you, Steve Chilton, top man. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes, guys. BWFC Forever saying, what y'all been doing today? Working, mate. Working. Working. No rest for the wicked. Although I try to be good, so I can't be, but somebody up there must class me as wicked. Spurs now with the possession on the halfway line. As Chelsea come to challenge for it, but Spurs managing to keep it. What you been up to, mate? Hopefully you've been doing something better than what I've been doing. Now Spurs crossing the ball into the box from deep on that far side. But it's a good ball into the box, but Spurs unable to latch onto it there as it bounces right past both the Chelsea and the Spurs player and goes out for a goal kick. So Chelsea now to play out from the back. Ball played out wide on that far side as now Chelsea play it into the centre and then back out wide. As Spurs come to try and challenge for it, but Chelsea just content at the moment to keep the possession. As now they switch to play out to Palmer on this near side. Palmer plays it back into the centre though. As Chelsea now trying to move up the field, pushing forward as they play it out wide to Sterling again. Now Sterling racing towards the edge of the box as Spurs trying to stay with him. And the challenge comes in and Spurs claiming that that was a dive as Sterling goes to ground. Let's just have a look at this. Was it a dive? Yes, it was a dive. Well, that's not a surprise, is it? He literally got a little brush along the leg. Nothing that should put him down on the ground like that. But yeah. Not a surprise to Steve Sterling diving, really, to be honest, guys. Dave saying, evening, Stevie. Thank you, Dave. Top man. Thank you, mate. You guys are awesome. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Thank you very much. So the ball has gone out of play on this near side for a throw into to Chelsea, sorry. Chelsea with a throwing bang on the halfway line. Ben, he's saying BWFC for me, school. It's important for your future, Ben. It's important for your future, mate. I know it seems boring when you're young, but it's only when you get older that you realise just how important school is, even though it does seem boring when you're young. But Chelsea have ended up knocking it out of play on this near side, deep inside their own half. So that's going to be a throw into Chelsea. And playing backwards at the moment, Chelsea, instead of playing forwards when they're in possession. Spurs now with a possession on this near side as they try to work it into the box, but Chelsea challenging for it. I say Spurs now cross it in, but it's knocked away by Chelsea. Spurs picking up the possession on the edge of the box, trying to work through the press, but Chelsea have won it back. Now Chelsea knocking it out wide to that far side as now they race forward again, sprinting towards the edge of the the Spurs box as now Chelsea forced to cut it back under pressure from Spurs. Now played into the centre as it's knocked out to Palmer on this near side. Now Chelsea with a bit of clever play played into the box. It's crossed in and Spurs just managing to intercept it as they knock it out wide to this near side, but still work to do as Chelsea win it back. Now Chelsea cross it back into the box, but Spurs have headed it away and now Spurs trying to break up the field as a foul is awarded. And I think that was a pull on the shirt. Well, it's getting heated now, guys. We've got handbags out. Assar getting in a heated debate here with Colwell. More players getting involved. Referee just standing off, watching what's going on. Well, Colwell looks to have lost his head there a bit, and both players look like they're going to get a booking. Yeah, so Sarr into the referee's book, and also Colwell, referee, making it clear he's not going to tolerate that. It was just a little pull on the arm from Colwell, and Sarr just didn't like it. No, it's not even off Colwell, it's off Jackson. Sorry, guys, it was Jackson that gave him a little pull on the arm, but the afters ended up with Colwell and Sarr really getting into each other's faces there. So thank you for that, Ben. Ken is saying, baking bar cookies. I had to read that carefully. I thought I was seeing things. So Jackson also into the referee's book as well. Baking bar cookies. I want one. Send me one, Ken. Sounds good, that, mate. Oh, we've got another stoppage here. What is going on with this game? Right, so now we've got a VAR check for an elbow. Well, Reece James, I think, has just got away with one. Putting his arm out with the elbow, leading. And every time now Chelsea are getting any kind of disciplinary from the referee, you've got Spurs fans chanting round the ground, off, off, off. We don't really want to, I don't support that, guys. Take some pride. Just because you're down to 10 men doesn't mean you should be wanting that. That's, I suppose, the fans' prerogative. But personally, myself, it's better. If you can beat them with 10 men, then it's better. It's even better because how many times do we see teams play better when they're down to 10 men? So Spurs fans, I understand they're trying to help their team, but trying to claim for the referee to send off every player that he has to discipline is just not realistic, is it, guys? So thank you for that, Ken. I want one, mate. I want one. So there goes the halftime whistle. So I'm going to go to the halftime match stat. BDFC just saying very sad, Ben. Well, yeah, but school's important for your future, mate. It's important for your future. Don't matter about what anybody else does. It's important for your future. But okay, thank you for that, BDFC forever. Steve Chilton saying stuck in traffic. Right, okay, mate. Well, hope you have a safe journey home. Thank you for coming, getting involved. Always good to have you with us. And yeah, don't get too stressed, mate. Don't get too stressed with the road rage. I got a bit of road rage today, to be honest, out driving because of some silly old man that decided to just walk straight in front of me and made me slam my brakes on. So I got really irritated. It's like, are you brain dead or what? He wasn't impressed with me saying that to him. Truth hurts sometimes, though, doesn't it? So, guys, let's go to the halftime match stats, see how it's gone in that first half. So just bear with me a second, guys. The halftime match stats, and then I'll come catch up with some comments from you guys. So just bear with me a second, guys. I'm going to bring it up on the screen now. So let's get rid of that. Here we go, guys. Should be coming on your screen now. There we go. Right, so this is how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 4 for Tottenham, 7 for Chelsea. Shots on target, 3 for Spurs, 2 for Chelsea. Possession, 48% for Spurs, 52% for Chelsea. Passes, 192 for Spurs, 201 for Chelsea. Pass accuracy, 82% for Spurs, 82% also for Chelsea. Fouls, 7 against Tottenham, 10 against Chelsea. Yellow cards, 2 apiece. Red cards, just the one against Tottenham. And offsides, 1 for Tottenham, 2 for Chelsea. Corners, 1 for Tottenham and 3. It is 3. Yeah, sorry, 3 for Chelsea. So there you go, guys. I think there's just going to double check, but I think there's only one other game going on tonight in the UK, and that's in the Nation League South, and it's currently Avley 0, Hemel Hampstead Town 0. So that's the only game going on in the UK besides this one tonight, guys. So let's catch up with some of the comments from you guys. So, yeah, thank you, Stevie. Steve Chilton. Hope you have a safe journey home, mate. And don't get too stressed with the road rage. BWFC Forever saying fun caramel. Fun Ken. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I thought that was an L on the end. Fun Ken. Okay, thank you, BWFC. Dave saying 7 likes. Thank you, Dave. Well, it'd be great if any of you guys that haven't hit the like button, please do, guys. See if we can at least get 10 likes tonight. It's a Monday night, so it's normally a bit quieter. But if we could get 10 likes, that would be awesome. But thank you to all you guys that have already hit it. So thank you, Dave. Top man, thank you for letting us know, mate. Ken is saying, but only 6 minutes, only 6 nin. 6, is that min or is it min fan then? Okay, thank you, Ken. Am I that far back? Surely can't be that far behind with the chat, can I? That can't be a comment from 6 minutes into the game. Is that what you meaning? All right, well, I need to try and catch up. Well, thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Thanks for letting me know, mate. Mad Mag, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good day, Mad Mag. Hope you're having a good start to the week, mate. Yeah, I'm sure we've seen you in the Fan Den chat before, haven't we, mate? I'm sure we have. Mad Mag saying, hello, everyone. How you doing, mate? Good to have you with us. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a good start to the week, Mad Mag. And thank you for that, mate. Top man. Ben is saying, hi, Mad Mag. Top stuff, guys. Awesome. Thank you, Ben. Steve Chilton saying, how many Millwall on this chat? I think about 2 or 3, mate. 2 or 3. But we've also got, we've got 2 or 3. I know 2 or 3 regular Millwall fans, but we've also got a couple of regular Chelsea fans that come on as well. So I think I'm trying to think. Obviously, a couple of Bolton fans, because obviously Bolton my club, so we do have a couple of Bolton fans mainly BWFC Forever, but we do have one or two that pop in very randomly as well. So, yeah, we're still working, mate. We're still working towards building the fandom community. So, a lot of work to do yet to attract clubs from fans from different clubs. So that's why we keep doing different games, so that other fans can find us. BWFC Forever saying, "Hey Mag, good win on Saturday." Um, Thank you, BWFC. Yeah, it worked. Well, I'm buzzing for Newcastle. I've got to be honest. I'm glad to see you guys doing well, but I've got to be honest, guys. That goal against Arsenal is very questionable. For me, it went out of play. Nothing against Newcastle. I want them to do well. I'm really hoping they keep continuing to cause surprises in the Champions League and really give a good account of themselves and hopefully become a regular team in the Champions League. But I'm sorry, guys, I've got to call a spade a spade. I've got to say it as I see it. And for me, that was never a goal the other day. It was out. It went over the line. It went out of play. How anybody can even debate that didn't go out of play is beyond me. But yeah, thank you for that, BWFC. Ken is saying enjoy baking and making people happy too. Awesome. I'm trying to catch up now. Thank you, Ken. Well, I'm just hearing I'm quite far behind, so I'm going to try and skip some of these comments, guys, to catch up a bit. Ben is saying, what's going on here? Ben is saying, me, Dave. So far, Steve. Okay, thank you, Ben. And Mad Max saying, hopefully another one tomorrow. Yeah, Newcastle kicking off slightly earlier tomorrow. They got an early kickoff tomorrow at 5:45, if I remember correctly. So yeah, let's hope you guys can get a really good win away at Dortmund tomorrow, aren't you, mate? If I remember correctly. But yeah, I'll certainly be hoping you guys get the win. Steve Chilton saying three of us, then a good. What's going on here? All right, bear with me, guys. I'm gonna have to. I think. Bear with me a second, guys. So just opening the studio door a little bit, see if it helps with the signal because that router is in the other room. So I'm just wondering whether the router's struggling to give us signals because the comments as I'm highlighting them, they're not coming up as quick as I'd like. Steve Chilton saying, "Oh, three of us good." Thank you, Steve. Why, Steve? Are you also do you also like Millwall? I didn't realise that. I thought you said that you was Rangers and Chelsea fan, if I remember correctly. So yeah, but if you like Millwall as well, nothing wrong with that, mate. You're in the right place. We love fans that like watching other clubs as well. BWFC Forever saying, ha, ha, yeah, UEFA Champions League, tough though. Yeah, definitely. You're right, mate. Will be tough tomorrow for Newcastle, but they can do it. They can do it. They've got it in the locker, in my opinion. They just need to show their best form, but they're going to have to soak up a lot of pressure tomorrow away at Dortmund. BWFC Forever saying Bolton play tomorrow too. Yeah, they do, don't they? I think is it? Are we? It's an EFL Trophy game, I think tomorrow, in it, mate. So thank you for that, mate. BWFC Forever also saying against Shrewsbury. Yeah. Yes. Right. No, so we're not in the EFL Trophy tomorrow. It's away at Shrewsbury in the league. So yeah, thank you for that, BWFC. Thank you for reminding me. I knew we was playing tomorrow. I thought for some reason I got it stuck in my head. We still had an EFL Trophy game to go, but I must have lost track. Ben is saying up, turn Shoes, joking, Gaz. No worries, mate. No worries. I don't mind a little bit of friendly banter. Thank you for that, Ben. Kyle H, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Kyle. Kyle H saying, how's it going, Gaz? And chat, hope Spurs win this one. I'm not doing too bad, mate. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well as well, mate. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Thank you for that, Kyle. Good to have you with us, mate. And as I say, hope you're having a good start to the week. Yep. Interesting game so far, mate. 1-1, but all to play for in the second half. Spurs, unfortunately, down to 10 men, but it is what it is. You got to roll with the punches, haven't you, so to speak. So thank you for that, Kyle H. Good to see you, mate. Not spoke to you for a wee while, so hope you're doing okay, mate. And thank you for that. Ben is saying thanks. Thank God it's offside. Thank you. All right. So thanks, Ben. Steve Chilton saying Maggie. Okay, mate. I'm not sure that one. Thank you, mate. BWFC Forever saying, oh, come on disallowed. Okay, right, guys. So I'm going to try and just skip a few comments here to try and catch up a little bit so I can try and stay with a relevant conversation. BWFC there saying, hi, Kyle. Thank you, top man. Thank you, BWFC. Ken is saying, back to Champions League for the tune. Yeah, thank you, Ken. You're right, mate. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to ignore. I'm just trying to catch up with some comments here. And Ken also saying, hi, Kyle. You guys are top. Thank you. Awesome. Kyle saying, all right, BWFC, how are you doing? Thank you, Kyle. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Come on, what's going on here? Why is it not reacting? Ben saying, no, don't be on side. Mag saying, hey, exciting times, Ken. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for you guys, for Newcastle fans, absolutely, mate. Hope you guys can managed to qualify for the knockout stage. A quick question for you, Mad Mag. Obviously, first season back in the Championship for a while, Champions League, sorry, for a while. What would you prefer? And this is an honest question, and you guys can answer it as well if it was involving your team. If you're in the group stages of the Champions League, would you settle for getting to the second spot in the group and qualifying for the last 16? Or would you prefer to drop into the third spot and go into the Europa League? The only reason I ask this, guys, is that I'm just curious to see how many fans look at it this way. Because if it was me, if it was Bolton, I would prefer them to go into the third spot because I think that Bolton would have a better chance of progressing in the Europa League rather than the Champions League. Because as we know, the knockout competition of both competitions can be quite tricky, but it's a lot harder in the Champions League. You're coming up against tough opposition all the time. So it's just chucking it out there, what guys, as a random one. Let me know if you was in the Champions League and it was a choice between finishing second and potentially getting knocked out at the last 16 stage, or going into the third spot and potentially getting to the last four at least of the Europa League, which would you pick if you had the choice? Just chucking that out there as a random curiosity, guys. See what you guys think of that, and if you've ever thought of it like that for your own team. So yeah, thank you for that, Mad Mag. Exactly right, Carl saying, I wait. All right, Ken. How's it going, dude? Thank you, Kyle. What a guy. Loving the positive vibes, guys. BWFC Forever saying, doing great, mate. How about you? Awesome. Thank you, guys. Loving the positivity. Ken is saying, buzzing like a bee, Kyle. Top stuff, guys. And Kyle saying, nice one. Mate, right, guys, I'm going to just skip a few of these comments to try and catch up a bit. Let's see how far I am behind. Whoa, I'm well behind, Dana. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Come on, what's going on with my internet? Why is it being so slow? All right, so I'm not going to pick anybody particular, guys. I'm just going to randomly jump in to catch up here. Right, so we'll go from this one. We'll pick it up here. So Steve Chilton saying, yeah, it's brilliant. Ken, are you hibernating? Is that? Are you hibernating then, Steve? Steve Chilton saying Happy New Year here, everyone. Thank you, Steve. Although we're a while off the New Year yet, mate. But I like that. Dave is saying Happy Easter. Okay. So players back on the pitch, guys. We're about to get back underway. Steve Chilton saying, yeah, it's brilliant, Ken. Thank you, mate. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to read for a few comments to try and get back into the conversation. Dave Shields saying, no, Steve is a Millwall. Right. Is that right, Steve? I thought you was Chelsea. I thought you said Rangers and Chelsea to me yesterday when I spoke to you. But no worries. Good to see you supporting different clubs. Ken saying happy next millennium, Steve, if you are still around. Steve Children saying thanks, Dave. Kent saying Dave Shields too. Awesome guys. Bit of come on, what's going on with this? I'm trying to just catch up a bit here, guys. Sorry. Ken is saying, imagine life minus football. Um, well, I could actually, to be honest, mate, because I'm a big motorhead as well. I love football, but I also love cars, bikes, stuff like that. So I'd probably just bury me head in that hobby if football wasn't there, to be honest, mate. But yeah, it would be a little bit less enjoyable each week, won't it? Seeing the football and the drama that we love about it. So yeah, thank you for that, Ken. Interesting comment that, mate. Dave saying 3 Lions on the chat. Ben, Dave, Steve, keep dreaming. Okay, mate. So Chelsea now with the possession as we're back underway. Ball played out wide to this near side. Spurs come across to challenge for it, but Chelsea managing to keep the possession as they now play it back to the halfway line. Now Chelsea again play it out wide to this near side. It's now they come forward. Spurs trying to challenge for it. But now Chelsea with a shot from the edge of the box, but it's just wide of this near side post. And that will be, I don't think the goalkeeper got touched to that. I think that's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, Spurs gifting possession back to Chelsea there on the edge of the box. And that's how they managed to get the shot off. Steve Chilton saying, I hope so. I hope so, Ken. I plan to get married around about then. Okay. I'm missing something here, aren't I then? I think that's the Millennium comment he's responding to. So yeah, thank you, Steve. Well, congratulations, mate. If you're planning to get married, best wishes to you and your missus. If you're getting married, I hope you have a long and positive, prosperous future together, mate. So thank you for that, Steve. Kent is saying halftime. My pro match prediction, pre-match prediction. Sorry. Um, Too many years of hurt, Dave. I was expecting a prediction then. 3 hours, 3 Lions raw. So Spurs now with a possession on this near side as they play the ball forward. Chelsea winning it though, as now Chelsea playing it into the centre, knocking it out wide to that far side as Spurs quickly shifting players across the challenge for it. Now Chelsea knocking it back to their defensive line as it's played forward, but now intercepted by Spurs. Spurs playing it forward as they come into the box, but it's cut out by Chelsea. And now Chelsea trying to flip the script as they race forward, knocking it out wide to this near side. Now Spurs coming across the challenge for it as they manage to get a challenge in, and the ball is played forward as the challenge comes in, and it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw in. Um, Ken is saying there is only one lion on your team shirt. So we've got a free kick for that challenge. It's not been given as a throw-in, guys. It's been given as a free kick. So Spurs now with a free kick taken short, knocked back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper now playing it out wide to that far side as now Spurs trying to move up the field. Chelsea come across the challenge for it, and it goes out of play on that far side for a throw-in. I'm not sure which shirt you're talking about there, Ken, to be honest, mate. Sorry. Steve Chilton saying, no, Ken, he meant Millwall. I'm clearly not following the conversation here, am I? Dave saying, Steve, well, you under Rowett. Yes. Now, new era now, mate. Something different for us. A ball, a bold move from the board. Well, it can't be any worse, can it, for Millwall? Obviously, Millwall fans. I know Dave was telling me about the previous manager. A lot of Millwall fans not happy with him. So hopefully, things improve for you guys now under new management. Have they appointed the new manager now? I've not kept up with it great this weekend because I've been so busy working. But I know the other week, I think you guys told me that they were still waiting for a decision. Spurs now with the possession at the back. Steve Chilton saying 3 lines in this chat. Oh, we've got another foul on this near side. So Basuma it is that's challenged, and it's going to be a free kick for Chelsea. This on this near side, and bit too far, I think, for a shot on goal. We might get a shot, might be just in range, but I think more likely we're going to get a cross into the box here. Ball crossed in. It's now Spurs knock it out of play. No, I think they tried to, but yeah. So goal kick to Tottenham as they now play it out wide to this near side. Now coming forward, but Chelsea not letting them have uh, time on the ball as they press from the front. Now Chelsea win it back as the ball is kicked long up the field, but Spurs quickly challenge and win it back. Now Tottenham playing it forward as now Chelsea racing to try and get back to intercept it and just managed to do it before Son managed to get onto the ball. Now Chelsea trying to play out from the back on this near side. Coming forward, but a challenge comes in from Spurs and the referee blows for a foul. Dave is saying, Steve, we get everywhere. And go where we want. Yep. Always plenty of. Oh, now Chelsea on the attack down this near side as they race forward towards the Spurs box. Coming into the box now. Sterling with the shot, and it's knocked away. Spurs now picking up the possession. Now Spurs racing down the centre as they come into the Chelsea half. Now played out wide to this near side as they keep the momentum going. Chelsea trying to get bodies across to challenge for it, but Spurs now just slow the pace of the game down on the edge of the box, looking for an opportunity to get the cross in here as the ball comes in. And it's cleared off the line. So now Chelsea with the possession as they play it forward. Now Chelsea with the ball on the halfway line as they knock it out wide to that far side. Just creeping into the Chelsea half. Now a ball over the top as they come into the box, but the ball just getting away from him there. And now the referee's blown the whistle. I think that was for offside for Enzo. And we're going to have another substitution here, guys, for Chelsea. So thank you, Dave. Ken is saying, enthusiastic Lions, are you good on you? I read that wrong. So yeah, Ken saying enthusiastic Lions, aren't you good on you? Okay, thank you, Ken. Steve Chilton saying, I get followed by about who? Clandestine people. How do you mean, mate? What do you mean by clandestine people? I'm not 100% understand what you mean there. Chelsea now coming forward. I say coming to the box, managing to get the shot. The goalkeeper makes the save as it ricochets out to that far side. And now Chelsea running onto it with another shot. And the goalkeeper again makes the save. And now what's going on here? The referee. See, this is why this late flag business doesn't work. So we're just seeing that it's actually offside for the Chelsea player for coming running into the box, which is basically a good, I don't know, a good minute and a half before the referee actually finally blows the whistle for offside. Why do we need such long pauses? Once that linesman sees the ball is the player is offside, just put the flag up. It's crazy, guys. All it does is risk players getting injured because they still think the ball is in play. They still think that the ball is onside. So they carry on playing with the same amount of intensity and they risk injuring themselves all because of linesmen delaying putting the flag up. It's crazy. So, yes, sorry, Steve Chilton. Sorry, mate. I'm not following you properly there. What you mean by that. But if you want to let me know, that would be great, mate. Dave Shield saying, I'm sorry, Gaz. I didn't mean to walk out in front of you today. Was brain dead. Oh, Chelsea now playing the ball in behind. Goalkeeper quickly comes rushing out of his area to intercept that. And Spurs managing to win it back momentarily before giving it back to Chelsea. Now Chelsea with the possession, playing it into the centre circle. Now played out wide to this near side as they creep forward again towards the edge of the Chelsea box. Ball cut back inside as now Chelsea with a cross out wide to that far side. Now the shot comes in and it's just wide of this near side post. Yeah, I think was it Reece James? Yeah, Reece James with the shot, but he's scuffed it just wide. It was a good effort, but it was always going wide of the near side post. So we're about to have a substitution for Spurs. So yeah, thank you, Dave. Funny guy. Funny guy. Top man. So it's Kulusevski coming off. So Sarr coming off as well. Ben. Oh, so Spurs winning. So Chelsea's sub was Mudryk coming on for Enzo. And the subs we've just had, guys, was Tottenham making a double change, and it was Oliver Skip coming off, Rodrigo, Bentanka coming off as well to replace Dejan Kulisek and Pepe Mata. Now the ball played down this near side for Tottenham as Chelsea just managing to intercept it. Now Chelsea to build from just inside their own half as now they play it forward to the halfway line. So Chelsea now with a ball in behind us. Now Chelsea racing into the Spurs box. Spurs just managing to get back and intercept it. Challenge to win it back and knocking the ball out on that far side. Hausberg challenging to win it and allowing Chelsea to get that shot off. Now Chelsea with the throw in on the far side. Ball comes in as Chelsea now playing it into the centre, working the ball out wide to this near side now as they just play about on the edge of the Spurs box, trying to play through the press there from Spurs. As the referee eventually blows for a foul here, so that's going to be a free kick to Tottenham, just on the edge of their own box. So Steve saying, cheers, Ken. Oh, now Chelsea again playing the ball through the middle as the goalkeeper living dangerously here, coming out to intercept that and blasting it up the field, but he's well out of his area. And now Chelsea switching the play as they come forward now, working the ball down this near side as they creep towards the edge of the Spurs box. Spurs marking with two bodies there as Palmer creep towards the box. Now ball cut back as Chelsea was switching the play out wide to that far side. Now ball cut back inside as Chelsea looking for some space here to try and get a shot off as it's crossed in again, headed away by Spurs. All in the Spurs box at the moment as Chelsea keep the pressure on. Chelsea now knocking the ball out wide to that far side. Ball crossed in and Spurs forced to knock it behind. And that will be a corner for Chelsea on the far side. So thanks, Steve. Sorry, mate. I'm not sure what you. I'm confused if you're a Millwall fan now or not because you're not. I'm getting that impression. Maybe you answered me in the messages that I skipped through. So apologies if you did. Dave is saying, Ken, we have to be aware. We have to be where Millwall, but no one likes us. We don't care. Well, that's not strictly true, is it, Dave? That's not strictly true. I've said that a few times. Uh, all fans welcome here at Fanden. So there's no hatred towards any club here at Fanden. Maybe with the exception of one, and but that club's in Spain. Yeah, don't worry about the haters, Dave. Sod the haters. Steve Children saying, was you Bolton today, Dave? Bolton don't play till tomorrow, mate. Not played today. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Goalkeeper now kicking the ball out wide to this near side as Spurs managed to relieve the pressure on their box now. But as they kick it long out wide to this near side, it's knocked on and given straight back to Chelsea. Now Chelsea playing it into the centre, knocking it out wide to that far side. As now a ball over the top as Chelsea come forward. But again, they're going to get caught out with the offside flag. They need to play this really well, Chelsea, because Spurs are playing such a high line that they've got to be a lot more accurate when they're trying to play the ball over the top like that. Dave saying 2007. Thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Ken is saying it's a good chance that. Oh, now Chelsea do play a ball in behind as they come racing into the Chelsea box, into the Spurs box, getting the shot off the goalkeeper again with a fantastic save. Chucking his body right in front of the player as he was just about to release the shot. Ball deflects out wide to this near side as Spurs clear their lines, knocking the ball up towards the halfway line, but it's just giving it straight back to Chelsea. Now Chelsea playing it out wide to that far side as again they come forward on the edge of the Spurs box. Chelsea now play it forward towards the byline and Spurs come across and intercept it. Now the linesman's put the flag up. Well, we've also got the goalkeeper down in the box as well. He should have passed it to a teammate. Teammate there, he had a teammate, but he tried to do it all himself, and the goalkeeper making a fantastic save there. Kent is saying, so sorry for caps. Not angry. For caps. Sorry, guys, I'm not following half your comments tonight. You're really losing me with the conversation, some of you. Davey's saying, no, Steve, laugh out loud, was joking to Gaz. Road rage. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, sorry, I thought that follows now. So that's what Steve Chilton was saying. Was you in Bolton today? Um, so yeah, no worries. Thank you, guys. Sorry, I didn't get that. Difficult sometimes switching between the game, focusing, trying to keep you guys up to date with what's going on in the game, and also trying to keep focused on the conversation. Can be a little bit tricky sometimes. So my apologies, guys. So we've got a stoppage here as the referee just having a word with some players. So Steve Chilton saying, I know, mate. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, mate. Dave saying 20.08.8. Thank you, Dave. Top man, thank you, mate. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be really appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. Really appreciated, guys. So Chelsea now playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. Ball now knocked out wide to this near side as Chelsea now try to move up the field. Spurs challenge for the ball, winning it back just inside the Chelsea half, but the referee has blown for the foul here. I don't know if you guys getting the same feeling, but it's getting to me feeling that we're getting to the point where referees are trying to stop tackles in the game because it seems like the minimalist the contact these days, and now it's a foul. It's crazy. Thank you for that, Dave, mate. Top man. Kent is saying I held a bunch officer. I held a bunch officer to stop the traffic this morning. What's a bunch officer? I've never heard of a bunch officer. Never heard of a bunch officer, mate. What's a bunch officer? If you could let me know, Ken. I've never heard that terminology before, mate. What's a bunch officer? But thank you, mate. Ken also saying, and lived to tell the tale. Okay, mate. Well, I don't know what a bunch officer is. Sorry, mate. You'll have to educate me. So, clearly I've missed something here. So yeah, we had while I had that lagginess, guys. It looks like Spurs had another man sent off, and I've missed it. Sorry, guys. So so Spurs are actually down to 9 men now. That's why we're seeing wave after wave of Chelsea attack. So my bad. Now ball played out wide to this near side for Spurs. That's why I need to stay focused on the game, guys, because that's how easy it is to miss stuff. As much as I really do want to communicate with you guys in the chat, I can't believe I've missed that. I've just noticed it now. It's showing two red cards under the Spurs logo on the score sheet at the top corner. So I've clearly missed sending off there. So my apologies, guys. Chelsea now with the possession at the back as they try to now play it forward, knocking it out wide to that far side. Now Spurs coming across to challenge for it, but Chelsea managing to keep it. It's now Chelsea playing it in behind, but Spurs reading it well and knocking it back to the goalkeeper. Steve Chilton saying, no, Gaz, I'm Millwall and Aberdeen, also AFC Wimbledon because I have family there. Right. Sorry, Steve. Sorry, mate. My bad. I know what's happened there. It's because you're new to the channel, mate. Obviously, I'm remembering now. Yeah, you're Aberdeen fan, aren't you, mate? My bad. My apologies. I got confused because you were new to the channel last week, mate. And another Scottish fan kept, oh, sorry, I'll break off for a minute. It's now Chelsea playing the ball in behind. Chelsea coming into the box. Ball crossed in, and it's into the back of the net. As Chelsea score the second on 74 minutes. It's Spurs 1, Chelsea 2. So I'm just trying to work out who scored the goal there, guys. Sorry, Steve, I'll come back to you in a sec, mate. Yeah, it was a ball played down that far side, and then I think it's Sterling racing into the box. He's just crossed the ball right across the edge of the box, and it's an easy tap in at the near side post. And it's Jackson that scored the goal for Chelsea. So, yeah, Jackson with the goal. Well, not easy to do that, as we've seen with Liverpool. Um, I forgot his name now. The Liverpool forward who keeps missing sitters. What's he called now? Forgot his name. Oh, we're having another VAR check. His name's on the tip of my bloody tongue and all. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Just Darwin Nunes. That's it. I couldn't think of his name for a minute then, guys. My bad. What's going on here? Stupid technology. Darwin Nunes, that was it. I just couldn't think of his name right on the tip of my tongue. It's annoying that when you can almost. So, yeah. Chelsea with a substitution here. Reece James coming off. Malo Gusto coming on. So, we're creeping up 77 minutes gone, guys. So, yeah, Steve, sorry, mate. As I was just trying to explain, my bad, mate. I think I've just got confused, mate, because obviously I think you found the channel last week or the week before, and there was also another lad from Scotland as well that found us. So I've obviously got confused with you two, mate. My bad, mate. My bad. Apologies for that. It's just because you're new to the channel. Once you've been involved for a couple of weeks, I will start to remember you exactly who you are, mate. So it's my confusion. Just because we did the Scottish games over the weekend, we had a couple of fans coming in that were new to the channel. So I've just got confused. Oh, Chelsea. Uh, well, that goal is going to stand. That goal is going to stand for Chelsea. And now we've got a free kick on the far side. Spurs now with a free kick. Ball comes into the box. And it's from that far side of the pitch. Now ball headed on. And Spurs at the back post have knocked it right across the face of goal and into the back of the net. It's actually above the goalkeeper. But I think it's going to be disallowed as the flag has gone up on the far side. Well, what kind of scoreline could we had tonight, guys, if all these goals hadn't have been disallowed? I don't know if this one is going to be disallowed. It's Eric Dyer that has scored it, but we're waiting for VAR to let us know if it's going to stand. Yeah, it's going to be disallowed. As it's headed on, he's offside. You can see clear. Why it's not a difficult decision. Why do VAR need to take so long? It's not wrong. You can see he's clearly offside. They're a joke, aren't they? How long they're taking with these decisions, guys? They really are a joke. So yeah, thank you for that, Steve. Sorry, mate. My mistake, mate. Apologies for that. Ken is saying, got a friendly that's a Dons fan and not the MK version. Awesome. Yeah, I do actually like Aberdeen. They are a good club. I'll be honest, they disappoint me in Europe in seasons gone by, but I'm glad to see them giving a good account of themselves in Europe this year, or at least trying to anyway. But yeah, Be nice to see some of those other Scottish clubs close the gap on Celtic and Rangers. Fed up with seeing Celtic and Rangers dominating Scottish football. Me, I don't know about you guys, but I'm certainly fed up with it. Want to see a competitive league, not you don't want to see a league that's just dominated by two teams. It just makes it boring. Um, so for me, I would definitely love to see Aberdeen, Hibs, Hearts. Those are the three most likely clubs that have the potential to challenge the dominance of Rangers and Celtic. But that's just my personal opinion, guys. Ken is saying crazy going. Crazy gang ruled okay. Right, Ken. So the Spurs goal has been ruled offside, guys. Now Chelsea trying to play out from the back. It's now they play the ball out wide to that far side. Spurs coming across to challenge for it, but Chelsea managing to retain it as they work through the press. And now Chelsea coming into the Spurs half, but Spurs not giving it up as they surround the Chelsea players. And now Spurs managing to win a free kick. I'll give them a little bit of relief. Dave is saying, Steve, my good friend, used to play for AFC Wimbledon. Danny Kedwell. Right. Oh, interesting. Cool. Thank you for letting us know that, Dave. Interesting, mate. Yeah. I've actually been speaking to quite a few players, me guys, on the internet, but youth players. So you never know. Might get to know them before they become pro players. You never know. We might get one of them on one day when they're all famous and successful. I do try to make effort with young players that are coming through in various clubs, but it's whether they're receptive to talk football. A lot of young players told by the clubs not to not to talk too much outside of the club, aren't they? Chelsea now on the attack down this near side. As they come forward now, working their way towards the edge of the box. Spurs challenging for the ball, and now we've got a Chelsea player down on the edge of the box. As he just gets back to his feet. Now Chelsea playing it into the centre, knocking it out wide to that far side. 82 and a half minutes. 82 and a half minutes gone, guys. And it's still Tottenham 1, Chelsea 2. So Chelsea now with the ball on that far side. So thank you for that, Dave. Ben saying, I'm genuinely surprised with the refs. I was watching the game. Anything particular, Ben, that's irritating you with the refs, mate? Let us know. That's what Fanden is here for, mate. You guys tell us your frustrations with your club, with referees. That's what Fanden's about, guys. For you guys to let us know your good vibes and the things that annoy you in football as well. You're free to, as long as you keep your comments respectful, I will always respect your opinion. Even if I don't always agree with it, I will always respect that you guys have the right to voice your opinion. So now Chelsea with a throw in on that far side. So thank you for that, Ben. Let us know what it is. Ben saying I would choose EUL, not UCL in that situation. Right. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for answering my question, mate. Yeah, I forgot about that because nobody answered it. Nice one, Ben. Top man. Thank you, mate. Yeah, similar. I think Ben thinking along the same lines as me. You got a better chance of progressing to the later stages on in the UEFA Cup rather than the Champions League. Having the spell in the Champions League group stage would be great, wouldn't it? But like I say, for me, I think you got a better chance of potentially winning the Europa League rather than the Champions League. So thank you for that, Ben. Top man. Thank you for answering. Steve Chilton saying mix Don's naughty boy, I think that says. Oh, MK Don's naughty boys. Right. Sorry, I thought I'm confused because you're obviously Aberdeen fan. I thought you were talking about Aberdeen then for a moment. My bad. Um, so thank you, Steve. Spurs now with a possession on that far side. Oh, come on, ref. Spurs winning a free kick on that far side for what I've got to describe as a soft challenge. So Gusto with the yellow card for that soft challenge. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, mate. Ken is saying, I predict this match shall finish after 10 o'clock. You could be right, mate. You could be right with the way it's going. Spurs now with a cross into the box. With a free kick on that far side, it's crossed in, but it's well wide of this near side. And the Spurs play there just as he tried to head it down, he's ended up clattering into the goalkeeper there. So I think you're right, Ken. I think you're right, mate. You could be right. Yeah, looking that way, mate. Steve Chilton saying, yes, guys, Millwall, awesome, mate. Well, yeah, good to know, mate. I should start to remember that, mate. My bad. Apologies, I got confused. Like I said, just because of you and one or two, there was one other fan that particular came in at the weekend, so I was getting confused with you and him. That's all, mate. But like I said, the more I get to know you, the more I start to remember things like that. Now Chelsea racing down that far side as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in, and Pedro just managing to intercept it there as it's gone wide, and that will be, as it's gone behind, should I say, and that will be a corner to Chelsea on the far side. So yeah, thank you, Steve. Top man. Love it. Love the fact that you support two clubs, mate. Can't fault you for that. Dave is saying, Steve and Ben, who is you so far, so for all the time, wall play? Who is your, I think that's meant to be, who is your so far all-time wall player? Well, that's a question for Steve and Brent. Thank you, Dave. Dave also saying, favourite player. Sorry. Right, okay. Oh, I don't know if I could have one player that's favourite because there's too many players that I've liked over the years, to be honest. Chelsea now with the ball at the back. So just knocking it about inside their own half. I think they're trying to maybe. Oh, now a ball over the top. It's Chelsea running into it, but the goalkeeper coming out to intercept it. And now the Chelsea player has fouled the Spurs keeper. I don't know if you guys are watching this, but you get the feeling that that Spurs are just going all out to try and get a Chelsea man sent off. Because I've no problem with the referee booking the player. He's right to book him because that's a foul. But it's the way that the Spurs players keep surrounding the referee. Every questionable decision, they're surrounding the referee. So it's Mudryk with a yellow card for that challenge. Steve Chilton saying, thanks, guys, for that very kind sentiment. No worries, mate. Thank you. My pleasure, mate. Always, like I say, I always try to be positive. I'm not always perfect, mate. I admit I'm not perfect. I don't always get it right, but I always try to be positive with you guys as much as possible. And yeah, thank you, Steve. Top man. Thank you. Very nice of you to say, mate. I appreciate that. Ken is saying, Casey Keller, a very good keeper. Harry Cripps, Eamon Duffrey. The Lions Raw. I'm not from who's Eamon. I'm not. Is that a goalkeeper? I'm not a player. I know that. Is it Eamon Duffrey? Is he goalkeeper? I've never heard of him, mate. Never heard of him. I've got to be honest. Never heard of him. I've heard of Harry Cripps before, but never heard of Eamon. What's he called? Dumfries. Is he the reserve keeper? So Chelsea now with another substitution. Oh, this substitution's driving me up the wall. As quick as I see it, it's gone off the screen. So 9 minutes to be added on, guys, at the end of this second half. Ball played up the field. As Chelsea now winning the possession deep inside their own half. Now playing out wide to that far side. So thank you, Ken. Sorry, mate. I don't know that third player that you've mentioned. Ken also saying Teddy Sheringham. Oh, yeah, what a player Teddy Sheringham was. Played with his heart on his sleeve, didn't he, mate? Ken also saying the tea lady and the program seller. Yeah, you can't forget the tea lady. She's the most, she's part, isn't she the 12th man? Well, well, I suppose the fans are the 12th man, but the tea lady's got to be the 13th man, hasn't she? You can't beat a cup of tea. Now the ball crossed in to the box as Chelsea just managing to clear their lines, knocking it out wide to that far side, and it's gone out for a throw-in for Spurs. Steve saying, Dave Terry, Herlock, a true lion. Thank you, Steve. Ken is saying, forget about Hallock, Steve. You guys talking amongst yourself there. So cool. Ken saying Tottenham 9 men. Yeah, I know. My apologies, mate. I missed the thing that the internet was suddenly getting a bit laggy about, I think it was around 60 minutes or something like that. So that's why I went and opened the door, because I think when I shut this door, I think it does affect the internet signal. It's a nightmare. Obviously, I shut this door, guys, not because I thingied, but with it being close bonfire night yesterday, still got a lot of fireworks going off. So obviously, I'm trying to drown out the outside noise. Otherwise, normally I would leave the door open a little bit. But yeah, I've noticed in the last week while I've been shutting the door because of the fireworks to try and drown it out, we've been getting a lot more signal problems. So clearly, I need to have the door open very slightly so the signal can get through for the Wi-Fi. And now Spurs winning the ball back on the halfway line, coming forward now. Son into the box as he gets the shot off, and the goalkeeper makes the save. As Chelsea riding their luck there, and a good effort from Son, but a good save as well from the goalkeeper. Ken saying it's a good call, Steve. As now Chelsea racing up the other end of the field. As Chelsea now on the attack. So yeah, Chelsea now playing the ball. As they play it out wide on that far side now, coming forward, ball in behind. As Chelsea now getting behind that Tottenham defence, ball crossed into the box. Oh, and it's a goal. Chelsea scoring a third. Well, Spurs have been undone, and I think it was coming, guys. It was going to be obvious as the game wore on. They keep playing that high line. They're going to tire. And basically, they were sitting camped on the halfway line with that high line, and it's inviting the opposition to try and play a ball in behind or over the top. And to be fair, Spurs have been doing that all game, and they've got away with it most of the time. But now Chelsea score the third goal by finally beating the offside trap and racing forward, crossing it into the box, and it ends up being an easy tap in. Ken saying it's a good call. I read that. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, mate. Dave saying I met most of the Millwall players over the years, and my best three are Alex Ray, Terry Herlock, and Neil Harris. Okay. Thank you, Dave. Interesting, mate. Interesting. So Spurs have won a free kick here, guys. Very central. I would say about 30 yards out from goal. Now the ball crossed into the box. It's headed on. Spurs. Well, Chelsea have managed to knock it away, but then the referee has stopped the play. I think it's for offside. So yeah, offside given against Spurs. So thanks for that, Dave. Ken saying different people remember different players from different eras. That's true, mate. Yeah, very true, Ken. Thank you, mate. You're right. I think if I was playing, pick my best players, that'd take some study. That depends whether you're talking just favourite players generally or favourite club players. So yeah, thank you for that, Ken. Steve Chilton also saying, sorry, Ken, I misread. I thought you said forget Herlock. And it's now Chelsea racing forward, coming into the box, and Chelsea have scored a fourth goal. Well, it's Jackson that scored it. Well, so Spurs defence just capitulating here now. It was yet again another ball in behind that high line. And then Chelsea just racing towards goal, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. And it ends up being an easy tap in for Jackson. Ken said Harris is another I forgot about. Good call, Dave. Nice one, Ken. Dave, thank you, Dave. Top man, thank you. Dave just giving me a time update there, mate. Thank you. Dave saying, Steve, I often see Terry Herlock, and I am Dave's down the new den. And and Ian Davis down the new den. Cool. So it sounds like Dave's got I bet Dave's got a right collection of autographs of the Millwall players then. And now Chelsea racing forward down this near side. Ball comes as they come into the box, cutting it back, and the shot comes off, and it's high and over the bar. And that will be a goal kick to Spurs. Bit harsh on Spurs, this scoreline, guys. I know, obviously, the red cards have had a big impact on the game, but the game, let's be honest, 4-1 doesn't really reflect how the game's gone, does it, in fairness, guys? Steve Chilton saying 1988 season had some good goals disallowed. Oh, you got a good memory to remember that, mate. 19. All right, I think you're thinking about the club, aren't you? Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm thinking you're meaning generally there. So the full time whistle has gone, guys. So just bear me a second. Just going to bring up the full-time match stats. Oh, I'm really hungry, me guys. Really ravaged today. No, I had nothing to eat yet. Normally it doesn't bother me too much, but tonight very, very hungry. Right, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. What's going on with that? So let's get rid of that, and we'll share the screen. Don't worry, guys. I'll come to your comments in a moment. Let me just quickly go through the halftime match. Sorry, the full-time match stats. What am I on about halftime? There we go. So here's how the full-time stats are, guys. At the final whistle, it's finished like this. The stats: total shots 8 for Tottenham, 17 for Chelsea. Shots on target 5 for Spurs, 8 for Chelsea. Possession 38% for Tottenham, 62% for Chelsea. Passes 313 for Tottenham, 499 for Chelsea. Pass accuracy 78% for Tottenham, 86% for Chelsea. Fouls 12 against Spurs, 21 against Chelsea. Yellow cards 1 against Spurs, 5 against Chelsea. Red cards 2 against Spurs, none for Chelsea. Offsides 3 against Tottenham, 7 against Chelsea, and corners 1 for Chelsea. 1 for Spurs and 6 for Chelsea. So this is how the table looks, guys, at the full time. So we've got a real problem here, haven't we, guys, with Manchester City starting to get control at the top of the league. We need some serious challenge up there, don't we, guys? But the question is, who's going to do it? With all 4 teams at the top of the table dropping points. In fact, all 4 top teams behind Man City all dropping points this weekend. So we'll have to hope that City drop some points somewhere along the line to give the others a chance to catch up. So sorry, Steve. I've read that one, didn't I? So thank you for that, Steve Chilton. Dave Shield saying, Steve, I know, but what an awesome season that was, mate. And the next one. What season was it you guys got to the final? I can't remember what there was. Season you guys reached the cup final, didn't you? And if I remember rightly, didn't you play Man United? And that got you a European spot, I think, because United already had Europe. I can't remember what season that was, but I'm sure you guys might have an idea. Thanks for that, Dave. Steve Chilton saying, how are they doing now, Dave? And Steve also saying it was Dave. Dave was saying they are both getting on a bit, Steve, but they look to be doing okay. Great to talk to. I can imagine, yeah. I bet you get some great insight into Millwall talking to ex-players, mate. Kent is saying all getting older, but you must enjoy the chats. Absolutely, yeah. Well said, Ken. Yeah, definitely, mate. You guys get a chance to speak to all older players, former players. That's cool. But Dave, if you know one, 2 older former players, maybe you could have a little sneaky word, maybe see if we could get one of them on the channel to have a chat. I know I'm working on that. I'm going to start working on that pretty soon, hopefully, when I get some spare time. It's just a bit crazy at the moment. Ken is saying they're only human after all, but club legends too. Yep, very true, mate. Very true. Thank you for that, Ken. Dave Shield saying, Ken, I love to talk. My nickname is Mouth. Is it? No way, Dave. That's my nickname. Well, not anymore, but when I was at school, that was my nickname as well. But that was for being very argumentative with teachers and stuff. So yeah, there were a number of reasons why plus I could when I was younger, I could fit my whole fist in my mouth, so I got that nickname Mouth as well. So that's quite ironic, isn't it? Thanks for that, Dave. That's a funny one, that mate. I'm going to give that a laugh. That Ken is saying, I'm Mr. Chatterbox. Even have a T-shirt to prove it. Awesome. Steve saying, do you go in the Lord Nelson, Dave or Ben? I'm talking about a pub, I presume, near the ground. Dave saying, Ken, that my T-shirt, I lost it in the storm the other day. Steve Children saying, North and South, Dave. Ken saying, no, I think is that no bother. One likes, nobody likes, no one likes them. They don't care. How far am I behind the cut? Whoa. Oh, you're joking. I'm way behind here, aren't I? Davey's saying, Steve, no, Ben is only 14, I think. And when I get, when I go, I use different drinkers. Yeah, can't fault you. Yeah, go to different pubs, meet different fans. So, yeah, well said. But I think, yeah, I think Ben's actually might be a bit younger than that. I'm sure he told me he was a bit younger than that. But thank you, Dave. Steve Chilton saying, Gaz, you made a note of me being a Millwall mate. But I know you have a lot on. Not to worry, my friend. Sorry, Steve. I might have done you right, mate. I've got me. I've got me notes here. Just um, yeah, you're right. I did make a note of it. Obviously, I've got confused. I'll do my best to try and I'll do my best to try and remember for the future, mate. So my apologies, Steve. Thank you for understanding, mate. Top man, thank you. And apologies, apologies for my misunderstanding. Dave, is saying, Gaz, when I say no one likes us, it's a Millwall chant. No one likes us. We don't care. We Millwall support. Super Millwall and the Den. Right, okay, then my bad, mate. My bad. I'm just trying to make it clear to you guys that you know that there's no nastiness, no animosity here at Fan Den towards Millwall. I've got just as much respect for Millwall as every other club in the UK. So I'm just making that point. But yeah, my bad, Dave. Apologies if that came across the wrong way, mate. Wasn't my intention. So thank you for taking the time to explain to me, Dave. Shields, top man. Thank you, mate. Kent is saying, so if Ben is only, do you buy him 7-Ups? What's the thing with his 7? We keep hearing 7-Up mentioned, don't we? Was it Ryan going on about it the other week as well? 7-Up. Den is Shields. Dave Shields saying, from the Den. Thank you, Dave. Ken saying, Dave, thank you, mate. Ken saying, good job, Ben's not 70 and teetotal 10 sevens, 10 sevens up. So Dave liking that as well. Ken saying there's craft. There's what? There's certainly a lot of talking points. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Dave. That's why we love the game, innit, mate? That's why we love it. Always plenty of talking points. But I presume you're specifically talking about Millwall there. Ken saying, I9N. I9N. I don't. This game 2-2. Dyer, that's certainly not the match. Not this match. No. Thank you, Ken. Sorry, I'm not following that very well. Ken also saying goal not given, even more talking points. Right, yeah, you're talking about this game. Thank you, Ken. You're right, mate. Yep, well said. Loads of talking points in this one. Dave saying Mr. and Mrs. Gaz, Steve, Ben, BWFC, Ken, Steve. It's and I'm now off. Early start tomorrow. Good night, all, and thanks for the chats. And thanks for the stream, Gaz. Thank you, Dave. No worries, mate. You go and get yourself rested up if you got an early start, mate. Thank you, as always, for your conversation and company. Always a pleasure. Look after yourself, Dave. Stay safe and well, mate. And hope you get a good night's rest ready for tomorrow. So thank you, Dave. Top man. And as I say, mate, stay safe and well. Look forward to seeing you again soon, mate. Take care. All the best, Dave. Thank you. Ken saying, see you, Dave. Forever. Good chatting to you. Top man, Ken. Thank you, mate. Awesome. Steve saying, thanks very much, Dave. Catch you soon. Nice one, Stevie. Top man, thank you, Stevie, in the background, as always, keeping an eye on the chat. Dave saying, Steve, thank you, Dave. Thank you, mate. Top man. Awesome. And also for Ken as well. Top man, Dave Shields. Top man. Dave Shields saying, I'm Fandang. And for Gaz, when he gets around to it. Thank you, Dave. Top man, thank you. Apologies, I'm a bit behind tonight with it. I'm just a bit tired tonight, so I think I've maybe been a little bit under focused, a little bit, tiny bit less than normal. So maybe that's why I've fallen a bit more behind tonight. But thank you for the understanding, Dave. Top man. Steve Chilton saying, see you, Dave. Nice one, Stevie. Top man. Thank you, Steve. And Dave also sharing that same consideration. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Steve Children saying, thanks, mate. Nice one, guys. Absolute top class, as always, from you guys. Thank you, Ken. Ken saying, 9 additional minutes missing. 10 o'clock news. Mate, the news is at your fingertips these days. Just Google it. Just Google it. I don't listen to the British media anyway. They lie too much. Ben is saying ended 1-4. It did, Ben. It did, mate. How you did? Thank you for that, Ben. Ken saying calling it a day. Everyone, thanks for the stream, guys, and good night. Thank you, Ken. Always a pleasure, mate. Stay safe and well. Look after yourself. Hope you have a good week ahead, mate, and a restful evening. Thank you for your conversation and company, Ken Fish. Top man, take care, mate. All the best and stay safe and well, mate. Look forward to seeing you again when you next drop in, mate. Top man, Ken Fish. Thank you, mate. As I say, enjoy what's left of your evening. Stay safe and well, mate, and hopefully catch you soon. Top man, Ken. Ben is saying, well done to Chelsea. I stopped Spurs' unbeaten streak. Oh, stopped Spurs. Yeah, thank you, Ben. Yeah, they did, didn't they? You're right, mate. You're right. They did, didn't they? So thank you for that, Ben. Stevie's saying, thanks very much, Ken. Have a good evening. Nice one, Stevie. Top man, what a guy. Always give Stevie a clap. We don't give Stevie a clap very often, but he deserves it for staying focused in the background, keeping all the haters away as much as possible. Ben is saying, but it all comes down to the 2 red cards and the substitutions. You're absolutely spot on. Well said, Ben. Yeah, it does. The big 2 red cards played a big part in it, didn't they, mate? Ben is saying Spurs manager first loss. Well, he was going to come. It was going to come, to be honest. I think but let's be honest, he's been enjoying the honeymoon period, hasn't he? Let's be honest. I know a lot of fans have been banging on about how great he is, this, that, and the other, but he's in the honeymoon period. Let's see how he's done when he's really felt the pressure of English football. Because let's be honest, that pressure will start to mount as the weeks and months pile on by. Let's see how he's doing next year when he's had a year in the job and the expectations high. That's when we'll see what he's really made of. But thank you for that, Ben. You're spot on, mate. How's it going, Billy? Billy C. Saying yes. How you doing, Billy? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing okay. Kyle is saying Angel's first loss today. Yep, you're right, Kyle. Kyle H. Yep, spot on, mate. Do you think that'll affect the momentum of the team or not? Ben saying, why couldn't Chelsea have one more pass that 500? Billy C saying it wasn't perfect, but a win is a win. We took our chances for the first time in a while. Yep, well said, Billy. Yep, you can't be responsible for what decisions the referees make. It could have been you guys on the receiving end of 2 red cards. So all you can do is make the best of the situation. You have no control over the ref, and like you say, mate, you guys scoring the goals, and that made the difference between the 2 teams. For me, Chelsea playing that high line was always a dangerous thing. And I think even if they'd have kept 11 men on the pitch, I think that high line was going to constantly invite Chelsea to keep playing balls in behind and over the top. So, yeah, well said, Billy. Thanks for that, mate. Billy also saying we gave Angel his first loss. That's all I care about. Okay, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Steve Chilton saying thank you all. Going now. See you soon. Thank you, Steve Chilton, top man. Thank you, mate. Appreciate your positive conversation and company tonight, top man. Look after yourself, mate. Stay safe and well. And yep, hopefully see you again soon, mate. My apologies for the confusion earlier, Steve. Look after yourself, mate. Hope you have a great week ahead, and look forward to catching up with you some more on future streams, mate. Thank you, Steve Chilson. Top man. Thank you. Take care, mate. All the best. Stevie Allen saying thanks very much, Steve. Catch you soon. Nice one, Stevie. What a guy. Always on it, Steve. Thank you, mate. Billy C saying that game was chaotic. I was watching it on TV, so couldn't be here tonight. No worries, Billy. Thank you for dropping in, mate. I appreciate you dropping in, and please hit that like button if it's not too much trouble, mate. But yeah, no worries. It's your team. It's your team. So I totally understand that you're going to want to watch your own team. But thank you for at least dropping in and showing a bit of support and coming, letting us know your thoughts, because that's what Fanden's about. So top man, Billy. And yep, no worries, mate. You totally understandable when your own team's playing that you're going to want to watch it. So thank you, Billy, for taking the time to explain, mate. And no worries. Billy also saying, see you later, guys. Good night, all. Thank you, Billy. Take care, mate. Look after yourself, and thank you very much for dropping in. Always a pleasure to have you involved in the chat, as you know, mate. Your top member of the Fanden community. So thank you, Billy. Look after yourself, mate. Stay safe and well. I hope you have a good week ahead. Top man, Billy. Thank you. Steve is saying, cheers, Billy. Catch you soon. Nice one, Stevie. Thank you, mate. So, yep, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. I'm going to go and grab some food because I'm really, really hungry tonight. I've not had nothing to eat since dinner time. So really hungry. So thank you very much to all you guys that have been involved tonight. You guys are absolutely awesome. I mean, I'm not just saying that. You guys are absolutely awesome. I really do appreciate you guys making the effort to keep the chat clean and positive and respectful to each other. So thank you, guys. Enjoy the week ahead. Hopefully catch up with you guys on future streams. Thank you very much for your conversation and company. Stay safe and well, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.